openness to our own. Your culture will adapt to service us. Resistance is futile.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. I am Raw Zim, and this is Tabletop Preparation. I got some inspiration on some little world building mechanics that I want to get going on here. So that's what I decided to do today, because I have very limited time to do this stuff outside of, streaming it. So why not stream it, right? But yeah, I am currently listening to this Vinsvept fantasy music channel on YouTube. I really recommend them. They've got some amazing music. In fact, I might stop this and just play some of the music directly. They actually, I really like the quality of their music here. Though it's a little loud here. At least I think it is. Compared to my beautiful voice. Is it quiet? Not quite that loud. How's that compared to my voice? So that's a good balance. It's a little hard to tell with YouTube videos sometimes. Okay. I'll just turn down my headset because it sounds very loud in my ears. Alright, I think we've got enough people here to attempt to take on the boss for Stream Raiders. As soon as I reload the game, because apparently something broke or something. I don't know. Alright guys, I need you all on top of this. Let's place the troops and take the fight to them. But yeah, I've really come to enjoy their music a lot. That was actually the first one that I found. They got so many here. Alright, so I have added a whole bunch of new things since I last streamed working on this. Those of you that are interested, you can read through all of this on the Discord in the Creator Chat channel. That's also where I linked the channel where we're listening to this music at. this isn't 1 hour of that, but okay. This song is actually Celtic folk music, Lake of Light. But yeah, you can find a link to this document there in it's the Noble Wilds 5e adaptation one. And actually, I am going to change the settings on this. Commenter. I don't think that actually changes the, link, but I'll repost it just in case. But anyway, some of the stuff that I've been working on are these new blessings, as I called them. Basically, they are attempts to enable noble animals to be more in line with, you know, noble or humanoid players. For example, the moon, the blessing of the moon and the blessing of the moon's body, these allow the animals to absorb the magical enchantments and equipment into their bodies in order to, you know, take advantage of them. Because, you know, a feral really cannot, an animal really cannot utilize a sword properly. So, that is what the Blessing of the Moon is. So that way they, like, if they find a, you cannot FGL. No power gaming here. Like, if you find a long sword +2 with, I don't know, flaming strike, you can pull that into your, teeth and make use of it, that enchantment. Then we've got the Blessing of the Grand Fang. This one it basically, you have to have the martial weapon proficiency, but then one of your natural weapons becomes the same damage as a greatsword. They cannot properly use them. No matter what a game may decide to do, that does not mean that they can actually properly do so. Yes, I saw it, Festian. I can't really look at it much right now, though. I have... So something that I've been struggling with adapting from 3.5 is the fact that they've done away with negatives to ability scores when you first start a character. And so I've been struggling with that because it's like, how do I counterbalance that? Because every other race has a net of +3. And then, I mean, the Martin, it makes sense that they would have a very low strength. In this case, it literally is just, it gets set to 4. Instead of, you know, changing it otherwise. I did also, after talking with Festian, who's the DM for the game where we're playing with these, as well as just thinking about it myself, I've decided that noble animals will start with a randomized collection of coins. 1d4 plus 1 gold pieces, 1d4 silver, 1d4 copper. And then they get a kind of mini bag of holding called a saddle pack. Register trademark of Greaves Incorporated. This is basically, it's a 1 pound pack that holds up to 50 pounds of equipment. It does increase by weight limit based on the size category of the creature. You can read through all this through the link that I shared in the Discord. I guess I can probably drop that here as well. Also, I've only had Fox Kent place troops. What are the rest of you doing? Guys, go place troops! I have somehow wound up with so many extra blank lines on this document. Alright. We don't need that there. Wait, really, Wolfib? I mean, outside of video games either way, taking a more realistic approach, a wolf is not... Festian, while I appreciate that, there is the fact that they will need to be able to pay for lodging and whatnot, which is why I avoided giving them no money. No, I don't think you're joking. I mean, Festian, a bag of holding. I'm trying to locate the, a bag of holding, at most, is 500 gold pieces. In 5th edition, Festian. And we're talking about 1/10 of that. Because a bag of holding in 5th edition can hold up to 500 pounds. This one can hold up to 50. So, you know, 1/10 of that cost is just... that is, you know... that would be about 50 gold. And so, considering that, and the fact that they're not getting weapons, they're not getting a lot of different equipment that they would normally start with. You know, they're not getting a lot of equipment that they would... that a normal player would start with, which could easily add up to more than 50 gold. Honestly, I might just set them, instead of just random pocket change kind of setup, I might just set them to having like 10 gold or something. Because, like, a longsword by itself, they don't show how much it weighs. Let's see. I pulled out my player's handbook. Like, a lot of classes start you off with a light crossbow. That's a very common weapon that you can start off with as in a class. That by itself costs 25 gold pieces. That is half of the value of the bag by itself. You got a long sword at 15 gold pieces. Not to mention the fact that they don't get arcane foci if they're a spellcaster, and that's up to 20 gold pieces that they're not spending. You've just got then armor. It's just all of these different costs. I feel that it's fair to give them some starting gold. What do you mean by that, FGL? Iron Wolf, the bag of holding is a item. It weighs 25 pounds, but you can put up to 500 pounds worth of various items inside of this bag of holding, and its weight does not change. Bag of holding is basically an extra-dimensional storage. It's a very popular item in D&D. They've had them all over the place. Even Starfinder has their own version of it. The bag of holding's basically trademark of associated with D&D, but basically, except for the fact that the bag of holding came first. Like, I'm pretty sure the bag of holding has been in D&D since first edition. Now I'm curious. Bag of holding 1E. I can't tell if this is... Oh, this is for Pathfinder, okay. I'm really curious about where it started. Let's see what Wikipedia says. Oh, Wikipedia literally has, see also, TARDIS. All right. Wait, Doctor Who started in 2005? I felt like it's been around longer than that. At least people make it seem like it's been around longer than that. Yeah, I did just see that it was in D&D Advanced. I don't know. According to Google, it started in 2005. Ah, here's Wikipedia. Okay, so Wikipedia talks about the 1960s. Ah, yes, here it is. The very first episode was in 1963. And Dungeons and Dragons started in 1974, so... really need to get around to watching Doctor Who. So many people praise it, and I've never actually seen it. Yeah, I do know about the changing doctors. I definitely know about that. Yes, you did, Iron Wolf. I only have so much time to work on this stuff. Alright, anyways... Alright. Alright, so basically the noble animals, my ideas here is that they're going to have very relaxed views regarding religion, but they do exist. Instead, like all of those blessings that I put into the noble traits, these are going to be benefits that they receive from the various deities. Alright, we've got 11 units placed. Maybe we can pull off a victory with that? Only one way to find out. At the least, I brought my, Oh, that is not fair, game. Setting up the pathfinding in that manner. That's kind of cheap. But Lightning Dragon's rogue was able to just rush over there and kill the boss. Somehow. Alright, so it looks like Lightning Dragon had most kills and most assists. And unfortunately, that is it. Though I am going to, even though it's normally only for max troops, I'll go ahead and give you the crowns for most troops here, Fox Kent. Thank you for that assistance. The Musketeer scrolls go to Fox Kent. Or, you know, Musketeer scroll, singular. Alright, go place your troops. We're gonna run down to that loyalty chest for skins. See what those give us. Should be a good time. And actually, before I get back to work, I am gonna go check the store, see if I've got any scrolls to pick up. Barbarian, Paladin, Flying Rogue. Flag bearer, rogue. I just really hate the fact that I can only place one troop. One unit. I don't care for that fact. Well, this is an... I didn't realize they had vocals on any of these.
Leaving all our hopes, all our stories untold. Now of summer night.
True, Fox Kent, true. I do know that my one unit is very strong, but it's still... I've got all these units that I want to use, but I can only use one.
Voices cry beneath the ice, drowning in the waters as black as your eyes. Words so soft, weaving into songs like gold, pulling me beneath. Oh, your touch is so cold. Love, my heart, it breaks for you, but the darkness is pushing through, and memories of you is all that's left, and you must fade into the dead. Rusting beneath the ice, fading into waters as black as your eyes. Winter spread.
Apparently, I'm eligible for a class action lawsuit, as my email just notified me. I'm just opening it to look at it later. There have been a lot of these lately. No, I believe that they are above an epic unit, Lightning Dragon. Alright.
For you, but the darkness is pushing through, and memories of you is all that's left, and you must fade into
Really, FGL? Hey there, Drogon, how are ya? those who, trying to think of the proper term. Curses are swift to come to those who... I just cannot think of the term. Somebody that ruins it. Pumpkin pie is fantastic, FGL. Desecrate. Thank you. Festian, I would, not what I'm going for, FGL. Festian, I would like to direct your attention to downloadmoreram.com. At least I think that website's still up.
Decision.
Holy carpet! Hello, and thank you very much for that follow. How are you this evening? And sorry if I'm not talking a whole lot, guys. I don't want to just fill your ears with me typing, so when I'm typing a large portion, I will probably more often just mute myself, but, you know. Well, that is great to hear, Holy Carpet. Welcome. I think I like that section. I need to look up the cleric domains. I wonder if there is a list of just the cleric domains. Since when you're coming up with deities, you kind of need to keep in mind all of these domains. This doesn't even show me all of them, damn it. I just want a list of them. Well, this one's listing the best cleric domains. So that should probably be helpful. Just to give another reminder, this is the channel where that channel is where all of this music is coming from. If you guys want to go check out their other music. Alright. Heading to... So I've already started to make some, like, kind of hint towards some of these deities that they might worship, or, you know, not exactly worship, just kind of pay tribute to is how they function. Okay, fine. I think that's okay, but fine. I will just... there. All right. I'm trying to think of how, what kind of flavor text I want to put in here for this. I need more caffeine. There are a lot. There are a lot of deities of the moon. Like most races in D&D have their own deity associated with the moon. For noble animals, they don't. They don't. Sorry about that. They don't really put a whole lot of value on deity, on, you know, religion itself. Just... FGL, these jokes are so bad. Just terrible. Ugh. You just make me groan every time. Gonna... All right. I butchered that spelling. But plateau is a weird word anyways. You know, it just occurred to me, Fastian, you're not going to be able to put as many mods into a mod pack as normal, but at the same time, it's probably good that you're the one putting this together, since with a less powerful machine, you'll be able to, you know, not kill or not leave out people with weaker computers. Like I typically do, because, you know, I've got a beast of a computer, and so it's like, it works great for me. Yeah, potato pewter. Alexa, I am going to throw you out the frickin' window! I am not Iron Wolf. Foxkid, we're not gonna reach the boss tonight, most likely. In fact, I think I've only got enough time for this battle. So, like, 4 more battles. Yeah, I know you meant the boss earlier. Oh, you mean after this battle. Okay. Oh, right, I was gonna add a section here. Alright, Divine Domains. I think order would fit for the moon. Probably tempest as well. Oh, yeah, that's kind of the idea that I'm going for here, Iron Wolf. I think I think the moon's domains would probably be Order and Tempest. And just because it's a requirement, still... True neutral. Alignment is something that is, definitely something that we need to keep in mind. Let me pull out my player's handbook and see what else they put in for deities. I know they've got the section in the back of the book that just gives their alignment, their, their domains and holy symbol and such, which that's something else I need to include in here. What their holy symbol would look like. Oh, it looks like they don't really go into much detail in Player's Handbook on this stuff. Yeah, they really don't go into much detail. Just the alignment, suggested domains, symbol, and that is it. Sorry, I was checking a book. I've got the 3rd edition supplement of Deities and Demigods book. And was taking a quick browse through that. See what else they include. Alright, Wolfab, most kills by far. We have Lightning Dragon with most assists. And then FGL with max troops. The gold goes to Iron Wolf. Congratulations. On to the taming grounds. And what kind of voice are you wanting me to read that in? My noble voice. Henceforth thy army of Lord Zim calls, for it is time to take arms and armament, nay, as commons, yet as brothers of battle. Like that? You know, thinking about it, I think I'm going to reduce that, the cost of that. Since, you know, it is a bit much. Here, let me revamp it all together. We'll just reduce it to 1,000. There we go. I'm really liking this channel. I know I've said that multiple times. This Vinsvept. They got some really nice music. I think I'm going to switch back to the radio broadcast thing that they've got. Oh, well, thank you, FGL. Alright, let me refund you, Wolfab. Since, you know, not fair that you paid the previous price after, before I decided to lower it drastically like that. Just redeem it again, so I can accept that and get your... Are you referring to the one that I was talking about, or the one FGL's talking about? Because that is the channel that the music is coming from. And I gotta say, I recommend checking them out. Awesome, Fox Kent. You know, we're gonna put... It doesn't really make sense to me that a deity would have a holy symbol, since most noble animals can't, they don't have the ability to draw and stuff. All right. Oh yeah, the other thing I was going to put in here. Oh, awesome, Festian. Yeah, I like that. The cycle, rather encourages that remains not be left to go to waste. I think that what I've got written here is perfectly fine. We'll ignore that. And divine domains. This one would... Where did that document go? Or page go? Ah, here we go. This one would definitely be life, death, and I think grave. Since for some reason there is a separate domain for death and grave. All right. Worshippers. Let's see here. Barbarians, fighters, rangers, some paladins, even a few monks. Did I hit all of the main melee classes? Or just, you know, general fighting? I think so. Alright, Divine Domains. Probably Forge, War. Yeah, probably just both of those. Most of these deities are going to be neutral of some form. It's just kind of... Yeah, you know, a lot of nature isn't... Nature doesn't really observe good and evil that much. And so a lot of them would be more in that middle ground, the neutral one. Exactly, Fox Kent. In fact, I will add that to the general area here. That's a good thing to go ahead and add. Noble animal deities typically stand apart from the ongoing politics and other events of the world as a whole. Focusing on preserving the natural life and balance of the world, instead of going to war with each other or forming alliances. Yeah, exactly, Fox Kent. That's kind of what these deities are going to be. In fact, I think for all of these, I'm also going to give them an avatar appearance. Yeah, I guess I'll go with that. Basically, if you really done fucked up, that is when the avatar of one of these deities might appear. Like, it won't be the actual physical form. It's like a physical manifestation of these deities. Like, for example, yeah, kind of like an ethereal shape, except it's not really ethereal, but yeah. But, for example, if, like with the cycle, for example, if humanoids were to come in and wipe out the entire wolf population of an area, the cycle would probably take action at that point, as it's disrupting the natural cycle, the circle. Hunting something to extinction in an area or near extinction is when the cycle steps in, and its avatar would probably go and destroy the town of the humans that, you know, did the damage. What do you mean by that? The deities aren't isolationists. They do observe the world. They're aware of everything going on. They do permit, you know, humans to expand their cities. No. I mean, noble animals, they're allowed to do what they want. They're not typically isolationists. It's not so much that they avoid contact like a typical isolationist would. It's more that they just don't really care. They just kinda... They go about their business, you go about yours. They don't care about trade and such. In fact, there wouldn't be a deity of trade at all for noble animals. They typically just don't. They just don't have any care about them, but nor will they avoid contact if somebody comes seeking them. And they're not going to be outright hostile or anything, just kind of like, okay, what do you want? If that makes sense. Cat, what are you doing? Cat, are you trying to crawl into that box? Cat, if you get in there, you're not gonna be able to get back out. My cat's trying to crawl, or trying to get into a, empty box of granola bars. Like, it's one of the bigger boxes, but it's definitely not big enough for her. I'll let her do what she wants. Ooh, we're not doing well on this one. Oh, well. We were only, you know, that was only the second battle in, so it is not worth, keeping that progress. I'm gonna stick you right here. Might be terrible placement, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Alright. Yeah, I've added some new ones to the list, if you guys didn't tell. Or couldn't tell. There you go. Well, my cat has given up trying to force her way into the box. I don't think I've shown this one on stream yet. Just between you and me, I think you guys are gonna enjoy my new Sunday character. Just to throw that out there, guys. You know, just so you all know. Alright, back to work. Well, howdy hey there, Wired. It's a pleasure to have you right in here with us right now, and we're coming on into this here stream chat right now. How are you today, Wired? One or more. Oh, nice. I really need to do that someday. Well, Foxcant, like I was saying before, they don't really have good or evil. Most of their deities are just neutral. Like, if there is an overabundance, which I will put in here as well, I'll put that in here as well because that's a good point. It's all about the balance in general. They are kind of the supreme representation of druids. Like if there are way too many wolves in an area, the cycle would step in, typically not in avatar form, more just adjusting birthing rates. They usually will only assume their avatar form for things such as, they'll typically only assume their avatar form for dispensing justice for evil acts, like hunting to extinction. But I mean, the cycle is directly involved in how quickly noble animals breed, how often they have young. I wouldn't say it's a similar theme so much. They are focused entirely on the balance. Yeah, that's not what the noble wild deities are about. There is no good or evil. It's both. It's in that middle. I mean, if there's so many wolves that all of the prey animals in the area are being hunted to nearly extinction because they can't produce enough to feed all of the wolves, then yeah, that's too many wolves. Because eventually the wolves will run out of food and, they'll just be there just won't be any more. Because they'll die of starvation.
We're lost, for the flames don't forget. Our fathers we owe a debt. Put the light at your back. Tell your shadow.
Possibly Iron Wolf. I mean, I'm kind of just figuring this out, figuring out how all this works on my own here, but that sounds pretty accurate, Iron Wolf, to what I'm going for here. what's the word I want to use here? They're swift, but like they won't go kill. Like if the hunters of a village are hunting all of the wolves to extinction, then the cycle won't. It won't just destroy all of the children, all of the random townsfolk that aren't involved, but it will kill anybody that tries to stop it. But otherwise, it won't actually. Precise. We'll use that. I keep wanting to put a C at the front of extinction. I don't know why. Well, yeah, Fox Kent. Oh, you want to see the newest one, Wired. I mean, number 90 is also new, but alright. 91. This one actually has sound, too.
Мышки или нет? Вот так вот, да, Надюша?
I don't know how clear it is, but these bars are very wet.
Бать,
It looks like they went out there after a rainstorm.
Мне кажется, ему там хорошо.
Well, this Martin is still doing very well keeping on
Блин, у меня на
these
объектив
bars
попала эта
despite
вода.
the fact that they are so slippery.
Давай на Вику прыгай, Бать. Скажи нет. Решить мышки или нет. Вот так вот, да, Надюша? Да, забрызгал им.
А, забрызгал им.
Мне объектив. Бать. А мне кажется, ему там хорошо. Блин, у меня на объектив попала этот вода. Давай на Вику прыгай, Бать. Скажи нет. Решить мышки или нет. Вот так вот, да, Надюша? Да, забрызгал им.
А, забрызгал.
Alright.
Мне объектив. Бать.
Somebody want to redeem number 90 so you guys can see the other new one?
А мне кажется, ему там хорошо. Блин, у меня на объектив попала этот вода.
Alright, I will get it ready.
Скажи нет. Решить мышки или нет.
There you go. All right. They really are very intelligent animals. Their problem solving is insane. And these are all without, you know, like scientists do their studies and they train the animals to be smarter. But Martins, it's just like, they just figure the stuff out on their own. Alright, back to work here. Oh yes, I have played a lot of Warcraft. I loved World of Warcraft. I wish I could get back into it, but for some reason I just cannot. But I love Warcraft. I actually streamed Warcraft 3 when it got remade. In fact... Well, my whole interest in gaming as a whole started with, Warcraft Orcs and Humans. Like, that is where I started with, gaming, and I played Warcraft 2, Warcraft 3, Oh, shush! Calling me old. Let me find that art. It's somewhere up here. Was it really that long ago? Oh yeah, I played so much Warcraft 3, I just loved it. Yeah, I guess it was this long ago. Holy crap. Ah, finally found it. There you go. That works. It's just, you know, Zrax are... Well, yeah, it's the Doom Hammer. That's the point, Fox Kent. It's meant to remind you of the Doom Hammer that Thrall wielded. Same with his armor and everything. Oh, God. By the way, for subscribers, if you look in the supporters channel on the Discord, you can get this in multiple different resolutions for use as wallpapers in various situations. I've got them for phones, both portrait and landscape, various sizes for desktop. 16 to 9, 16 to 10, etc. You know, if you're interested as a subscriber or patron or whatever, they're pinned in the supporters channel.
Music. Sounds so sad.
Oh God!
What?
We have an intruder! Hi, Ryo.
Who? What about Trudeau?
You are very quiet.
It's probably my mic for some reason. You might have to turn me up. Everyone says it.
Well, I just turned you up to 200%, so...
Wow, that's quite a lot.
Well, I mean, I can still barely hear you. I'll turn down the music.
Maybe it is my mic for some reason.
Hey, Gothic! Good to see you again. How you doing? Yeah, I'm just working on,
Tabletop?
preparation stuff, yeah. Specifically, deities of the Noble Wild.
Sounds like a blast. I'm just tired today for some reason. I slept like a good 10 hours. I'm still exhausted.
Did you make it to your doctor appointment?
Oh, no, I slept till 4. We'll do that tomorrow when I'm going out to deal with my rent. Since it's right on the doctor's office is actually 3 blocks away from where I go to the bank, so that'll work out.
You
And I
better
can't sleep in
go.
tomorrow because I gotta go and deal with that. The hell was that?
We're fighting a battle. That actually would help. I forgot I turned down my headset volume for the music. All right, victory is ours. Unfortunately, that would be it for the Stream Raiders this evening, though. We'll have to pick it up again next time.
Oh, excuse.
Those are contagious.
The yawns? Yeah, they are.
Well, thank you, Gothic Resonance. I appreciate you coming by. What is ReZero? Oh. Oh yeah, they've updated it, Gothic. Now they've got whole new world maps, much longer, much more involved. It's interesting. I kind of like it. Though it does mean that it's going to take a lot longer to make it to a boss.
Baking pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what it's gonna make. Bacon pancakes.
Oh god, dude. New York. Ugh. Oh shit. Why do I keep getting updated?
Yeah, Ryo makes music and he sings.
Wait, someone heard me singing?
Yep.
Oh, right. Forgot I was in the stream. What did they say?
Just that, was that singing I hear?
Oh, yeah. It's been really hot today. I'm so glad I didn't go out. We're having a heat wave. Where are you from again? Idaho or something?
Utah.
Oh, I can never know. There's like 52 states. Is it 52
There's
or 50?
50.
Oh,
There's a few territories, but there are 50 states.
okay. I don't know why I thought 52.
Why are your ears bleeding?
Shit.
Alright, I am going to... Oh. He's a good singer. Don't be mean.
Probably because it was really loud. Let's see. Where is he? Oh, derp. So what did you think of Dragon Dash?
I didn't care for it much. It didn't seem to have much to really do. And the stampedes were kind of like over before I actually got to do anything with them.
Yeah, I didn't like them because like you had to be there fast, and the map
Yeah.
was like all over the place too. So getting there in time is kind of a nightmare.
Yeah, it was just like you don't keep up with everybody else, and you basically get very little credit.
Yepers. Sounds about right. Whoops.
Alright, so I got 3 deities done. A lot of information on them all. I do have plans for several more deities that I will be adding over time. I wonder if they've fixed that bug wired. I have no idea. Stop that!
Sorry.
I'm already tired enough as it is. Ooh, I would not like that fox, Kent. But that's just me. Anyways, guys, as much as I enjoy this, hanging out with you all and working on this stuff, I do have to get to work. So, thank you all so much. Thank you all so much for joining me for this stream. I will be back. I will be back tomorrow. I believe that Lancer is not going this week, so I will probably be streaming another game. Either that or more tabletop preparations. We'll see what winds up happening tomorrow. And then Saturday I will be back with some Retrograde Renegades Starfinder. So do come join us for those. Thank you to my patrons, donators, and subscribers. It is because of all of you that I'm able to continue bringing these streams. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Twitter, Patreon, all those good things there on the website, as well as down in the description below. Thank you again so much for joining, and I bid you all the most fondest adieu. Have a great night, everyone. Yeah, Toshime is awesome. I gotta say that. Toshime's been a huge help. But have a good night, everybody. See you all next time.